Hola, hola. Right, I just want to get straight to it. I'm done. I'm completely, absolutely done. I want to cut straight to it. Too many of us women right now are just completely running on empty, and we're all just pretending that everything's fine and we're fine and we're just got to carry on with everything. And I'm just, this may get a little bit sweary, so I apologise kind of up front. But it's like I'm fucking done with feeling shit. You know what I mean? It's like, for some of us, right, it might not even be the full-blown symptom thing right now. You know what I mean? We could be just in that strange in-betweeny thing where something feels a bit off. We're a little bit confused. We're not quite sure what it is. It's hard to name. You know what I mean? Energy is dipping up and down and up and down, and to be quite honest, you can't focus on anything. Everything's a bit of a blur, and we don't know our arse from our elbow. We don't know whether it's stress, just because we're tired, just like running on, sort of like full pelt all the time, and we haven't got a clue what's going on, to be quite honest. And I'm really done with that. And so perhaps when those changes kind of begin to kick in more fully, you might realise it isn't just a phase, and it could be the start of that bigger shift. And when that shift is coming, right? When that shift is coming. But the only question really that remains is like, are we going to prepare for it, or are we just going to wait until this full-blown alchemy of life just takes over, and that's it? We just completely lose ourselves in it. But so anyway, my point being, I've just got to the point where I'm done with hearing so many of us, so many women just screaming out for some relief, screaming out for some guidance, because nobody talks about that horrible sticky middle bit right in the middle of our alchemy of life. I don't want to keep using the same words over and over again, because it just gets boring, but the alchemy of life, and we start to step into it. And I'm sick of hearing how many women are just getting lost, in there. So I mean, a couple of things that we've been told, right, that midlife, when we get past, when we start getting called geriatric mums, I really hate that, but when we're told that midlife is supposed to be a point of where we're slowing down, where we're accepting less, or we still have to put everybody else first, and there's absolutely all left for us, right? That's one. We've got to slow down, and we get bypassed nowadays. We get overlooked. I mean, honestly, it's problematic. And the thing is, and another thing, being oh, there you go, we like woodpeckers, that's a woodpecker. But the thing is, women of a certain point in their life, especially if we are trying to, like I say, just even keep the family together, build a business, have a relationship with the husband, who, to be quite honest, is usually emotionally absent. But that's another live and another topic completely altogether. Well, I'm going to get into that in my group, but if you want to hop in, you know where the details are. I'll leave them in the comments. But the thing is, we are told, even from women of midlife, yes, Mindy, I know, sweetheart, that success only comes from working so hard that you burn out, grinding until we're so dry, you know what I mean? And I'm not talking about that kind of dryness, but we're just so dry of everything, because everything's been just spent everywhere else, and you just got to grind and work so really hard. And these two things are complete lies, because if either one of these was true, yeah, why are so many of us being left feeling broke, tired, invisible, strung out, just completely confused about who we are, where we are, and what we want can do? You know what I mean? But obviously, perhaps it's designed that way to keep us in our place, to keep us, sort of, the little woman by the kitchen sink and all that. Well, I don't know. Don't get me wrong, I'm not a major feminist, but you know what I mean? But I am, for one, for like, just regulating our nervous systems, just calming our nervous systems down, actually moving forward with with some energy, with some grace, without the rage, without the tears. You know what I mean? And the thing is, it's like, if you want to stay in the same place, that's absolutely fine. I ain't got a problem with that. But if you're one of these people, just like I was, who just want to start exploring how we can navigate that phase, this phase of our lives, you know, without just going completely off our heads, then just let me know and I'll bring you in. So this is why I have actually created, if you look at my profile, I've done all manner of personal development, NLP, breathwork, psychology, Reiki master, you know, I've done all the things, access consciousness. I've, you know, starting to look into coaching, really getting my certificates and getting into the coaching certificate of quantum linguistics and really getting into that, which is something else I'm bringing in the group. Anyway, but I'm bringing this Jeet Kune Do of all of my styles and all of my modalities because I want to bring to us women some, excuse my swearing, but some fucking relief, relief from that chatter that we've got going on constantly, gotta do, gotta be, wearing out, am I tired, is it live, oh my god, getting some relief for the body, for the nervous system, because half the time, right, but you know what I mean, when the body's like this, right, the body's like that, but then we've got our nervous systems and they're just like zzz, you know, they're just completely wired, and it just leads to all manner of craziness, to be quite honest. Craziness, whether you get the mood swings, the rage, the tears, you want to retreat into a hole, or you just want to kind of like go out there and start wearing big purple hats and scream at the world. It's whatever stage that you're in. I have designed this energy session, this belief shifting, perception shifting energy session for us women, so we can actually bring some calm to that nervous system, bring some energy in the body, actually change, really possibly change that perception about how we think and feel about ourselves. And so I'm running this session to really, for both sides of the coin, for us women going through this alchemy and for the strategy of moving forward, getting out of procrastination and getting out of overwhelm and start moving forward in life and in business. So that's what I've done. That's what I've done. I've brought that Jeet Kune Do and I've brought this exercise together. So there isn't going to be another exercise like it. I've called it, it's a quantum retrieval of the self, and I've called it the return from rage to radiance. You might have seen the event, but I'll leave it in the comments with all the details. So anyway, so while we're exploring that, and if you would like to step into that, if you would like to experience that, you know, that come in, because you might find that your nervous system calms down and is actually on your side and not against you. You know, it's not against you. So you might find that you can make bolder moves and just start moving forward without the burnout, without that just kind of like you think about something to do and you crash before you've even taken the first step. So, and if you would like to align with that way of showing up and what naturally attracts people to you, and instead of chasing all the wrong ones, because I've done this and I've been there and I've done it, so I know what it's like. And if you would like to see what that can do for you and your business, then please do. I'll leave all the information in the comments, and just hop in and come and get some relief. Come and get some relief. That's the big word for me right now: to be seen, to be heard, and to get some relief. So this session will bring about something, that tools that we can use and that you can use instantly in that moment. And the session is completely designed to bring about a real-time shift within ourselves. So the invite is there. Please do, if you feel the call, please do step in. I'll leave all the details below. Anyway, so by the time that you leave this session, my hope for the outcome is a reset in the body, so we can feel a bit more grounded, a bit more in control, not just of life, but of our actual selves. A clearer picture of how we want to show up, how we want to move forward, and how to lean into that. So just hopefully, and you'll be able to see and gain some simple next steps for yourself. And these aren't just concepts either. This exercise in this session is going to be a visualization, a guided session, like I say, that may help you to shift your energy and create calm, create clarity, and just bring you in a line with your inner self. You know what I mean? Really just come back to here rather than feeling over there, like your body's gone to Timbuktu and you don't know when the bloody hell it's coming back. You know, your mind's skipped and somebody's like replaced or taken out the dictionary and thesaurus in your head, shaken it up like a snow globe, and then put it back, and then asked you to sort of figure out what words. There you go, you see, what words you need to use in every sentence. It's just that, you know what I mean. This alchemy of life, I want to try and come away and take the seriousness out of it, because it is just this wonderful alchemy of us transitioning and transmutating into this absolutely phenomenal next version of ourselves, rather than just sitting there completely just confused about who, where, why and what. Anyway, so these are tools I want to be giving to you. So I'm not gatekeeping here. All coaching and energy sessions in the group will be free, and we are going to be diving into so many different subjects. We're going to be diving into, beliefs, the whys, some trauma maybe. I don't like to call it trauma, but some trauma maybe. We're going to be diving into every single organ of the body and using Reiki principles to really heal, energize, and bring about some change, not just in here, but within our bodies as well. So if that is something that you would like, and you would like to be able to walk away with some tools so you can then take them going forward, so you can then reuse it to keep you in that reset and keep you in that calm and clarity, please do jump in. So the thing is, it's like we've been shown and taught to do the same thing over and over and over again. But the thing is, if it's not working and we're not in that right energy and frame of mind, because like our mind's like, what am I doing, who am I, I'm supposed to be doing this, I'm absolutely fine, but I'm feeling something, but I don't know what it is, you know what I mean, then this is absolutely for you. So if you to step in and feel the shift in yourself, what could that change for you right now? Leave me a comment, leave me a little message about where you are. Is this something that you've been looking for, that relief? Just let me know, and like I say, I'll put the details in the comments. So if something could shift for you right now, what would that be? What would that be emotionally, mentally, physically, in your business? What would that be? What can I help you? And what this session I want for you is to bring about. So yeah, keep that in mind, jump in the group, and that's what the session will be working on. So yes, Mindy, here's my baby. Can you hear her? Yes, I know. It's hot, baby. I know it's hot. So, I'm not really here to convince anyone to do anything. This is just a massive invite from me as a woman, from my heart, from my absolute soul, for every woman who's starting this hormonal alchemy journey from the beginning to the end, beyond, in between. This is for us. This is for you. I want to. My goal is to bring that relief in this session, and so the only way I can describe it, I don't really have the words, but sometimes it's it's like when your shoulders are kind of up here, and what I want to hopefully bring is this. It's like, when you feel your nervous system shifting from sympathetic into parasympathetic, I can never remember which way it is. So, from that fight and flight into that rest and digest, where we can just go, and it just feels that like we can breathe more easily. That's my goal. That's the outcome I wish for the people who want to jump in. So, if you want to jump in, please do. I'll leave all the information in the comments. So just let me know, have a think about what it is that you would like to change, whether that be a belief, something in your business, whether you want to feel relief in your nervous system because this hormonal alchemy is just driving you insane. So honestly, the invite is from my heart to yours. Come and get some relief, come and have a bit of fun, come and let's get the seriousness out of this, you know, and allow yourself to be seen and to be heard. I going to that Will Manifest a couple of weeks ago with my daughter, my teenage daughter. I saw and felt how important it is for us to be seen and to be heard. Not even to fix anything, but just to be seen, just to be heard, just to be understood. And you know, and just like, do you know something? I see ya, babes, gals, beautiful girls, women. I see you and I feel you, and come in and let me hold you for a bit. Let me just hold you for a bit and maybe give you a different way to move forward. Maybe it could help. I don't know, it could help. But anyway, so there you go, just a quick one for today. But really, I want to bring relief. I know what it's like. I know what it's like to be in that sticky middle, and you don't know your arse from your elbow. So anyway, I'll leave all the information there. Leave me some comments. Let me know that you want to jump in, and I'll send you the invite. And yeah, so it's all gratis, not charging anything. I want to bring this to women. I'm fed up of everybody gatekeeping and saying, oh, you can have a little taste of this and then you've got to pay me thousands for that. No, 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 no. All for you from me, with love. So anyway, I'm going to go now. I'm going to finish this. Let me know, give me some questions, have a think about what you want to dive into. Come and jump in the group. The event is on the 15th of August, which is this coming Friday. It's at 7 o'clock BST time, England time. So again, all the details will be in the comments below. So have a think about what you'd like to work into, what you'd like to feel, and come and have a jump in. Come and join me, and come and let me hold you for a bit and see you for a bit. All right, guys. All right, I'll see you soon. Love you.